Beckett is unique in that he comes at you through the back door. He doesn't write a pretty narrative. He doesn't. It's not like Neil Simon where it's set up. In the first act we get the characters, the second act we get the complication, the third act that's all solved and it's a happy ending. Beckett's not interested in that kind of narrative. What he wants to do is take away everything that's extraneous, everything that's not needed to get the very bare essentials of a situation or a story there. He takes what is essentially a complete story and he strips it down to its barest essentials. So that as a director, what I feel like I need to do with the actors is go through and stitch back all of the parts that he doesn't say, all the things that's not written in there. We have to connect all the dots so that when the actors get out there and perform the piece, there's a whole complete three-dimensional life underneath what is essentially a pretty spare script, usually with actual words, or lack thereof actually. So the biggest challenge is just making sure we know what every single word means in the scripts so that the audience gets a complete experience of Beckett as well. Actually quite a bit of humor in it, and my impression in doing my research is that it's much more clown-oriented than most people want to do. They want to present a very sort of gritty, dull, gray, veneer over all of Beckett. And I don't, his stuff's, it can be melancholy, it can be sad, it can be, what do I want to say, rigorous, but these are kind of clown characters going through that. So there's this interesting juxtaposition of humor against a very grim situation that the character's caught in. So Not I even sort of takes it a step further in that you don't get where this character is. You don't quite understand where she is. She doesn't quite understand where she is, but that's another story. And what you need to do is just get an impression, a feeling, a sort of reaction to it. There's not going to be a beginning, middle, and end of this piece. It starts as the lights are coming up and it keeps going as the lights are going down. And it's really, there's almost a physical feeling to that. It's not a way that we're used to seeing theater. It's not a way that we generally get a chance to play in this country. So Beckett it's a sensory experience as much as an intellectual experience, and that's what's really cool about Beckett.